Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Phillies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
Segura.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Hernandez, a 5'10" switch hitter, is making a bid to make the All-Star squad this year with his strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Bryce Harper, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. No balls and a strike to count. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Zach Eflin gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean. Up.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Eflin is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't. Doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes. Out in front as this is softly hit here to the left side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Oh, he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Third baseman.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
First baseman.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Fouled away. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Goldschmidt is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup, a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Juan Nicasio comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the inning before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs.
For Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. His career line against Wainwright. He's got a batting average of .444. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? 1 pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start this. second.
The catcher.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. One left for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
The right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Dickerson is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Shortstop.
Standing in, Jairo Munoz. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now
next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2. And halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. O'Neill at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind his guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ball.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hopped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's Colton Wong now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 1 for 4. High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Wong ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Adam Wainwright. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. A spin and a throw, and they get the out at first. Score it 1-2 to 3 on the putout, and now let's see if he's okay. And time now to see quite where that. Got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the waist. Trying to walk it off. I think he's going to try to continue. He's set. Here it comes. To short. There's Segura. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lined hard. But this is a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So it was. A swinging strike 3. Cesar Hernandez is retired to kick off the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1 and 2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 9-0.
The shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. One away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Shoots this. One over to first. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Cards lead it 9-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Popped straight up. Carpenter has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter, the catcher, JT.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A ball and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame. For the Phillies so far. Count is 1-2. 2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see. See how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped on the ground to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself. And ready now, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Your attention,
Number 40 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-2 now. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Wong ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 9-0. Nick Vincent gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now in the box, Matt Wieters. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The catcher, Matt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Hernandez is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 50.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Wainwright. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Real Muto waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the. Digging in.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. A ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-1 to count.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Rhys Hoskins will be next. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. This year against right-handed pitching, Hoskins is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Too low, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Stepping up now, Jairo Munoz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen going back, still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
The third baseman, number 50.
These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
Bombs from one team.
The first baseman.
Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now. The guys who don't have a homer in this one.
So Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
In now, Dexter Fowler. Hit hard to the right side. But Fowler, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing. And a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. High in the air and deep to left center field. O'Neill's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 7. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but Jose Alvarez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52.
So stepping in, Colton Wong. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll get in there safely.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. Here's a high pop-up. Real Muto is there. He's got it one away. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th. After entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now batting, Jose Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Jairo Munoz. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Blake Parker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. High and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 13.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's set and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Line drive to center field. McCutchen is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jean Segura. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 2 hits in 7 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
When you're facing a guy with
Philadelphia, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record on their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
15-1 is the final. The St. Louis Cardinals. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cards are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Just fastball there. 2 strikes now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. Number 19 calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. There's a fastball at 99 that he's able to foul away. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bases are empty. One man out. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Flaherty is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will digging in now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Jose.
Bullet back up the middle. McCutchen has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-0 home. hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. McCutchen retreats to the track, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone just 2 for 13. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is big. The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded to short. And that's the second out. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez is after it, but this will land untouched. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
And he is in there. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Molina carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The third baseman.
Slow
7.
roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Ball 1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He flipped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Flaherty is there, and the side is retired. So digging in. Now Jack Flaherty as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 100. ABs to 200 ABs, where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Strike taken up in the zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup that second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. In now, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle. Double.
19.
Stepping in, number 19. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. strike taken. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The catcher, number 4.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. O'Neill will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Franco charging this one. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Jairo.
Digging in and looking for more. Jairo Munoz. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the third. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. O'Neill shading to his right. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting,
So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He flew out in his last at bat. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in, Jean Segura. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On, he pops it up. And no one will track it down. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Right.
1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeJong. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Paul DeJong.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Goldschmidt.
He's set. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits, and this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting,
At the plate, number 19. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Hernandez at second. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
The pitcher, number 22.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in. Charge now, 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is stepping into the box. Cesar Hernandez, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? And that was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Juan Nicasio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First delivery to him on the way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McCutcheon is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeJong. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost, and striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Munoz up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. Time a couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-1 to Andrew McCutcheon.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he stuck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing. Line toward the gap in left center. McCutchen will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Line drive to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, number 19. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Jack Flaherty. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top by a. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
For the victorious
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour would sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rickard is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. This is pulled into right. Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Villar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well foul. Villar, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a throw over to first in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Runner at first here, one man out. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0.
He's running in there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with one man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A man on third with two down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. One and 1, the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Trumbo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off.